To enter the playing field.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to beautiful Ocean City, New Jersey for USL League 2 action, Mid-Atlantic Division clash between the Ocean City Noreasters and Westchester United. I'm Mike Frankel, along with our BFA Sports production crew, bringing you home game action for the Noreasters all season long, and happy to bring you the regular season finale here tonight between these two rivals. Of course, this won't be the end of the road for at least the Noreasters. We know Ocean City has won the division. They clinched that couple of weeks ago, and B will host the first two rounds of the playoffs right here at the Beach House next weekend. As for Westchester United, well, Westchester needs a victory tonight and needs some help, needing Reading to either lose or tie against Lehigh Valley. But there is a path to the playoffs for Westchester United, but it starts with trying to pull off another victory on the road here against Ocean City. They were able to do that just a couple of weeks ago. In fact, these teams splitting two matchups so far during the regular season. Ocean City winning on the road back on June 11th, 3-1. But as I mentioned, Westchester returning the favor with a 1-0 victory, a late winner from Yassine Al-Khaloun back on June 28th. So rubber match here tonight. Starting lineups being introduced on the field right now. Westchester United wearing their road kits, white jerseys, black shorts, black socks. Starting 11 for Westchester United here tonight, which comes in with a mark of 6'3" and 2 in net. It'll be Alexander Gexi in front of him, Marcus Brennis, Paolo Campula, Nadea Tima, Colin Davis, Yassine Al-Khaloun back in the starting 11, Josh Pula, Michael Teduitz, Patrick Cayella, Josh Lucchini, and Kenneth Roby. And for the Ocean City Noreasters in their traditional home blue kits, dark blue jerseys, light blue shorts, and white socks. Of course, head coach Matt Perella in his second season in Ocean City. Mark Bonaire will be in net tonight. In front of him, Moses Cafaro, Hale Lombard, Colin Veltri, Theo De Silva, Bryce Meredith, Eddie Gordon, Maruki Kawahara, Andrew Kitch, Augustine Retch, and Kalen Debich. That's the starting 11 for Ocean City, which comes in with a mark of 9 wins, 2 losses, 0 ties. Ocean City actually trying to snap a 2-game home losing streak, a rarity for Ocean City teams. And again, Ocean City clinching the Mid-Atlantic Division title a couple of weeks ago. So the Noreasters have basically been in tune-up mode for the last 3 games or so and trying to obviously get on a roll before hosting the first 2 rounds of the playoffs next weekend. We know there will be a doubleheader on Friday night. We don't know the visiting teams yet. We do know Ocean City will play in the second game. So the game's right here in Ocean City on Friday night. First game will start at 5 p.m. and then the Noreasters will play at 7:30. And of course, we'll have all of the action for you right here on the live stream. Then the winners will play on Sunday in a round of 16 game, and that game slated for a 7 p.m. start. So again, much bigger games down the road here next weekend for the Noreasters, but obviously a big task tonight, A, trying to keep a rival Westchester United out of the playoffs, and B, as we mentioned, trying to get on a roll heading into the postseason. We'll get set for the start of this one in just a few moments. For now, we pause for the national anthem.
By the dawn's early light, what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming. When the rockets rang the land above the bursting, it ever gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Thank you, Olivia.
Teams exchanging some fist bumps before this one. We'll also have a special trophy presentation before we kick things off tonight in Ocean City. As we talked about, Ocean City Noreasters clinching a third straight USL League 2 Mid-Atlantic Division title. And we'll have a special ceremony to honor that division championship in a few moments here as the teams first gather for that starting 11 picture. 3 in a row for Ocean City. Obviously, the Noreasters with some much bigger goals this summer, but still a tremendous accomplishment for a team which has once again brought in some of the top collegiate players in the nation. As we get to a little bit more information about some of the lineup here tonight. Again, these players, some of them in their second summer in Ocean City, many in their first, though, as there's a look at that Mid-Atlantic Division Championship banner as they get that in the photo. And then team owner and president, Giancarlo Grunisi, walks over with a trophy as well. And there it is. And a little bit of celebration before the start of this one here tonight. Again, this one, I don't want to say meaningless, but nothing really on the line for Ocean City here tonight. The hard work in the regular season already done. Mid-Atlantic Division champs for a third straight year. So take a look at the team with the trophy and the banner there. But Westchester United needing a victory tonight and some help, really, from Lehigh Valley. And they'll need Lehigh Valley to pull off an upset or at least hold Reading to a draw on that one. And then obviously Westchester needing 3 points here tonight. We talked about some of the roster movement a little bit for Ocean City. Josh Jones, a tremendous part of this team all summer long. He is now back at Louisville. So tough loss there, but still a lot of talent in this starting 11. We mentioned Mark Bonaire in net tonight. The Virginia native plays at West Virginia University. Moses Cafaro, a dual national between Canada and Uganda. He plays collegiately up in Canada at Carleton University. Hale Lombard, another start tonight, who plays at Lafayette. Colin Veltri, one of the local guys on this squad, the Oakrest High School graduate who plays at Elon. Theo da Silva, a native of Brazil, who plays at the University of Rio Grande in Ohio. Bryce Meredith gets another start tonight, hails from North Carolina and plays at Memphis. Eddie Gordon back in the starting 11, as we mentioned. He originally from Nebraska, last played it for the Union Omaha SC of USL League 1. Maruki Kawahara played plenty of minutes so far this summer. He's back in the starting 11, hails from Japan and plays at Nebraska Omaha. Andrew Kitch, another South Jersey guy, right up the road in Medford, who plays now at the University of North Carolina. Augustine Wretch, hails from Argentina, leads this team in goals this season from that fullback position and plays at Seton Hall. And then Kalen Debbage leading the team in assists so far this season. He'll play out wide in the back, hails from Australia and plays at Spring Arbor University in Michigan. So again, a number of international players in the starting lineup once again tonight for head coach Matt Perella. And trying to get a little bit of payback as Westchester got that late winner last time these teams met right here in Ocean City from Yassine Al-Khaloun, who's back in the starting 11 for Westchester United here tonight. So it'll be Ocean City moving left to right on your screen, attacking toward the beach and boardwalk end of the stadium. Westchester United heading the other way toward Ocean City High School. And we're underway. It's turned into a beautiful, clear night here. It had rained part of the day, mainly in the morning. And then as the teams were warming up before the game, and now the sun is out, fans are filling in. And an early opportunity possibly here for Westchester United, but the offside flag is up, and that will thwart that. Yesterday, a wet day here in Ocean City. And as I was just talking about, parts of today also wet. But again, now the sun is out. Humid out there. But it looks like we should have a nice night for soccer. And again, another outstanding crowd filling in under our broadcast position. Crowds have been great all season long. And we'll figure to be filling up the stands here at Carey Stadium next weekend for playoff action as well. Here's Kawahara in the midfield. Wretch wearing the captain's band tonight goes back to Bonaire, and they switch to the left side to Meredith. Tonight's game brought to you in part by Orozco Orthopedics. Live limitless with Orozco Orthopedics. Long ball forward. Kitch losing his balance there. Live limitless with Orozco Orthopedics. Robotic hip and knee replacement with personalized care. That's Orozco Orthopedics. Alexander Geksky boots it forward. Last time these teams played, Westchester United changing keepers at the half. So Geksky and Eric Axman, who's available off the bench tonight, sharing that clean sheet in the last meeting. Here's Cafaro. Frees up some space, plays it back to Gordon. Gordon back to Wretch. Here's Debbage now.
Ocean City Noreasters Soccer is proudly supported by Frankel, a leading payroll service and human capital management team provider offering solutions that empower businesses to focus on what matters most.
Long diagonal ball here, looking for Cafaro. Didn't get there. Ocean City able to win it back in the midfield, though. De Silva turns. Pressure from behind. Links up with Kitch. Little flick over the top to Kawahara. Tries to play it across, couldn't get a lot on it, and then cleared onto the track. Could be a spot here for Debbage. Debbage, the corner kick specialist for this Noreasters team for the bulk of the season, also the long throw-in guy. And you'd expect Ocean City to be setting up a long throw-in here. There it comes into the box, headed away for the moment. Took a deflection and bounces harmlessly toward Geksky, who scoops it up. Westchester trying to go over the top there. Nobody home on the back end as it rolls to Bonaire. Long ball looking for De Silva. And Geksky comes out to handle that one. Giveaway. Noreasters on the ball. Kitch slides it forward. One more across, but the offside flag is up. The ball ends up in the back of the net. But I believe that final pass found an offside player, and the flag is up on the near side of the field. So we stay 0-0, just over 4 minutes in. Good connection up top there for the Noreasters. Just couldn't stay onside in that final third.
Live music every night.
Kawahara heads it the other way. Bouncing ball. Kawahara with the foot now, looking for Kitch. Headed out, throw into the Noreasters. OC wants to move quickly into De Silva. Tries to slide a pass through, cut off. And given right back to Ocean City. Lombard unable to connect with a teammate there. Westchester United on the ball. Campula plays it back, now gets it back. Makes a man miss. Paolo Campula roving forward and gave it away. Kawahara back on the ball. Looking for Kitch. Dumps it back off to Kawahara. His pass a little bit over the head that time, too high for Theo De Silva. Tonight's game also brought to you by Shriver's Saltwater Taffy and Fudge on the Ocean City Boardwalk. Visit Shriver's at 9th and the Boardwalk right here in Ocean City. Kayeli on the ball and plays it off a Noreaster and out. Be a throw in for Westchester. And then the visitors give it away. Ocean City getting the better of possession here through the first 6 minutes. But a giveaway here. Westchester with some numbers forward. Through ball, didn't get there. Debbage cleans that up on the back end. Looking for Cafaro, and again, that ball is too high. Sails out right near the Ocean City Noreasters bench. Here's Davis on the ball for Westchester. Sends it across the field with the left foot, bouncing toward the corner. And saved out there by Roby. Roby trying to set up a cross, drills it across toward the back post. And really a good decision there from Wretch, who thought about rising and heading that one away and then realized no one was behind him. So he let it go. So goal kick here for Ocean City. Bonaire organizing things in the back. Here's Meredith on the ball. Meredith sends it forward for Lombard. Holds up play. Here's Veltri now. Plays it back. Ocean City goes back to Bonaire. Wretch looking for Kitch. Settles it off the chest. Lays it off to De Silva. Left side now. Kitch into the box. And shielded well on the back end there by Tima. Rolls out for a goal kick. Tonight's game also brought to you by Metro Commercial, an industry leader in national full-service retail real estate brokerage and advisory services. For 35 years, the company has been guiding retailers and property owners toward data-driven retail-related real estate solutions. That's Metro Commercial. Gexy sends it forward. Kawahara skies for that header. Hit the turf hard. It'll be a throw in for Westchester. Again, Westchester needs a victory here tonight. Needs some help. Needs Reading to lose or tie in their matchup against Lehigh Valley, which is happening right now as well. Those teams come into the night tied in points in the standings, but Reading has a better goal differential. Lombard trying to find some space, pulls it back, and then taken away by Westchester. Cafiro back on the ball, though. Kitch, a nice first touch. He's dragged down. You figure that has to be at least a whistle. Thought maybe an early yellow card as well. And it still might be. And I think we will have that now. Certainly seemed like that was going to be the case as Davis picks up the caution. Tremendous first touch from Kitch, and Davis had to pull him down to prevent that scoring opportunity. Seemed like a clear yellow card situation. So here's Kawahara standing over the ball. And a number of Noreasters lined up right on the edge of the box here. Kawahara lofts it toward the corner. Wretch with the header into the middle. And then no one on the final end of that. Lucchini brings it down off the chest. Counterattack may be on here. Debbage with the deflection. Ocean City still with work to do. And we have a whistle here. This one. And the whistle actually comes in because Kitch is down well behind the play. As you can see, the referee hustling down to check on him. Kitch now on his feet, but he was down right at the edge of the box, shaken up from the action off of the set piece just moments ago. 10 minutes in, no score early on here between Ocean City and Westchester United. Again, if you're joining us late, Ocean City will host the first two rounds of the USL League 2 playoffs next weekend. 2 games Friday night. Ocean City will play in the second game, slated to start at 7:30. And then the winners of those Friday night games will play on Sunday night. We'll have all the action for you right here on the live stream. So Kitch gingerly walks over toward the Noreasters bench. And let's see. Looks like he'll be allowed to re-enter right now. But Anderson getting ready in a hurry, Jalen Anderson. And let's see, maybe have to be an early change here. And it looks like it is. So a tough break early on tonight up top for Ocean City as Andrew Kitch unable to continue. Obviously don't really want to guess what the issue might be. It looks to be kind of a lower leg issue somewhere below the waist. But right now it's going to be Anderson coming on just 12 minutes into this game. Anderson certainly a talented player. A little bit of a different dynamic, though, as you lose that big body up top in Kitch. Matt Perella with some instructions here for Anderson, who's, again, seen plenty of playing time, been a big part of this team this summer. Obviously didn't expect to be thrust into this role so early, and then really no warm-up for him either. So Anderson will try to get his feet under him as the trainer tends to Kitch. His night is done. So after that, a set piece here, about 36 yards out, curled toward that back post, and really way too much pace on that one. It'll be a goal kick for the Noreasters. So Kitchen Ocean City certainly not taking any chances tonight with nothing really on the line and some big playoff game, maybe two for Ocean City next weekend. And so his night is done. Westchester on the attack. Cross comes in, and Bonaire comes out to handle it.
Fans, make sure to follow the Ocean City Noreasters on Twitter at OC Noreasters for live updates of all Noreaster matches. Use the hashtag OCNBSWCU and you can vote for tonight's man of the match.
Devich plays it back to Bonaire, who has to come out, handle it with the feet. That passes off the mark. It's a giveaway. Westchester on the ball. Brennis switches fields. Tima tries to go over the top, links up with a teammate along the far touchline. And then that ball eventually rolls into touch on the far side, throw in to Ocean City. 14 minutes in, no score between the Noreasters and Westchester United. Lombard was on that ball for a moment, had it taken away. Through ball, again, too much pace on that. Bonaire came out to grab it at first, and he decides to let it run. Be a goal kick for Ocean City. Noreasters trying to snap a 2-game home losing streak. Certainly rare in the modern era of this club. Again, with the asterisk that those 2 losses didn't really mean a whole lot with the division already wrapped up. Another goal kick here for Ocean City. Still obviously trying to enter the playoffs with a little bit of momentum. And as we've talked about, trying to spoil the party for Westchester United, who's trying to battle to sneak in as the second-place team in the Mid-Atlantic Division. As we've talked about, they would need some help tonight from Lehigh Valley taking on Reading. Westchester back on the ball here. El Kaloun plays it out wide. Brennis. Kawahara taking that one away. Now looking for some options. Goes back to Bonaire. He missed it, and he's fortunate that that ball did not end up in the back of the net. So no harm, no foul. But Bonaire did not even get a piece of that, and had that ball had a different trajectory, it would have rolled into the corner of the net. As it stands, it's a corner kick here. Floated, far side, brought down, chested. Attempted a bicycle kick in there, not struck cleanly. And Bonaire is able to get to this one. Kawahara on the run. Too far for him, volleyed back the other way. And Beltry lets it bounce onto the track. Ball was played back to Bonaire, who was under some pressure, who had to come out and play it, and didn't get any of it. And Ocean City very fortunate that didn't become an own goal. Roby brings it down. Now it's taken away by OC. Kawahara looks up, trying to go over the top. Anderson seemed to be onside, but that ball played too far in front. Be a throw in for Westchester.
Attention Nor'easter fans, ever dreamt of taking the field for your favorite club? Now's your chance. Introducing Noreasters Academy, the official youth club of your
Headed back the other way by Gordon.
Whether your dream is scoring goals and making
Here's Anderson. Gordon has some space in the midfield. Plays it across one more to Cafaro. Cafaro lays it off to Wretch. Wretch. This is Veltri now. Chips it into the box. Lombard shoved down. He really wouldn't have been able to get to that ball, but a two-handed shove sends him to the turf, and the referee says, let's play. Meredith brings that ball down. Kawahara looking for Wretch. Played back to Bonaire. Debbage just knocks it off a player and out. So Lombard moved into that role up top right now. He's comfortable playing up there, but it was Kitch up there to start the game. Now Lombard is at the top of the formation as the ball bounces to him right now. Lombard tried to play it through. Veltri still hustling for it. Can't get there in time. It'll be a goal kick here for Westchester. What's been a cloudy, rainy day at times here in Ocean City turned out to be a beautiful night as fans continue to trickle in here under our broadcast position. Ocean City back on the ball here. Augustine Wretch plays it in the middle. De Silva. Meredith back to Bonaire. Just under 20 minutes gone by. We are scoreless. De Silva trying to get back on the ball, unable to do so. Played back to Gexy. Here's Lombard now. Cafaro. Misplayed there and taken over by Kayeli and Westchester. Some space in the middle now on the through ball. Bonaire has to come way off his line. Strikes this one cleanly, but just had to play it safe there. And it's into touch right in midfield. Campula, the quick throw.
They will play Friday, July 19th at 7:30 p.m. And if they win, they'll play again next Sunday, July 21st at 7 p.m. We hope to see you here next weekend.
Wide to Campula, taken over by Cafaro. Lombard lost his footing there. He can't believe it. Westchester switching fields. Here's Davis in the back on that yellow card. Picked it up early on, pulling down Kitch. Of course, Kitch leaving the game moments later. Lombard trying to find Anderson with the chest. Couldn't quite get it there. Westchester back on the ball. Kayeli had it taken away. This is Kawahara. Far side to Cafaro. First touch, not clean, but Ocean City still wins a throw-in. Lucchini up top, plays it out wide. Rennis. And stood up nicely by Wretch. De Silva checks back to the ball. Wretch with plenty of space now on this right side. Ball played behind Lombard. Taken over that time by Tima, and then one right back by Kawahara.
Ocean City Noreasters Soccer brought to you by Architectural Metal Designs. Architectural Metal Designs Incorporated, making metal on a higher level.
Miscommunication there. Goes out for a throw in here for Westchester United. It's about midway through this first half. We are scoreless. Westchester moving forward now. Some contact over there. That'll go against Ocean City. As looks like that was Debbage whistled for that infraction. Tonight's game brought to you in part by the Toms River Auto Group. Just a short drive up the Parkway. Visit them online at tomsriverautogroup.com. Back underway here. Campula, ball on his left foot. Pula plays it across.
Can you announce Poppy Ball again?
And opportunity in the box here, and just not a lot on the final shot there. Brought down nicely, but Pula just couldn't get much on it. And no problem there for Bonaire. It was a good find that time from Lucchini. But Pula a little bit off balance. Couldn't put much behind that ball. And Bonaire, another misplay here with the left foot. An opportunity is thwarted. Still bouncing ball toward Bonaire. And Noreasters have been a little shaky in the back here through those first 24-plus minutes. As head coach Matt Perella walks down the sideline and some instruction for some of his fullbacks and his keeper. Bonaire boots this one forward, headed back the other way, and then flicked on. And Lucchini was in an offside position, not expecting that action to come back toward him so quickly. He's contesting he was fouled, but he came back from that offside position. So free kick here for Ocean City.
Ocean City Noreasters Soccer brought to you in part by Great Bay Rapid and Fitness.
Debbage back to Meredith.
Featuring Quest Fitness, indoor tennis, pickleball, and squash, plus state-of-the-art cardio and strength.
A couple of Ocean City players in the neighborhood. It actually goes between them, though. Westchester back on the ball for the moment. Now De Silva takes over in the midfield. Out to Cafaro. First touch kind of failed him a little bit there. De Silva, physical play in the midfield, wins it back. Shadows starting to creep onto the field now as the sun begins to set. Kawahara looking for Lombard making a run. Tima in position, though. Veltri comes up with it. Taken away by Westchester. Veltri back on the wall once more. Ocean City looking for some space here. Meredith, big ball forward. Headed back the other way. Veltri gets a head on it. Anderson trying to bring it down. Knocked down from behind. Referee says no. We play on. Kayeli with some space. Cross comes in, and another near miss that time for Westchester United. I believe that was Pula once more. It was. And if he can get on top of that ball, it's likely in the back of the net. Kind of lost his balance there at the last moment and skied that opportunity from just about 6 yards out. So Ocean City getting the better of possession early in this game, but certainly more scoring chances created by Westchester so far. Bouncing ball. Lombard battling for it. Beltry links up with Lombard. Out wide, this is Anderson. Ocean City with some numbers forward now. Anderson pulls it back in the box. Good defending on the back end there. Kayeli on it. Out wide to Brennis. And then that ball just blasted forward. Reached the 28-minute mark here in Ocean City. 0-0 our score. Noreasters with a near own goal in this one. And then Westchester with a great scoring opportunity just a few minutes ago. Unable to put a shot on frame, though, from point-blank range. Ocean City knocks it around the back. Meredith back to Bonaire. Deflected out toward the near touchline. And kept in nicely that time by Paolo Campula. Cafaro contesting it was already out. The linesman says no. And Wretch is shoved down from behind, and that will draw a whistle. Much to the chagrin of Josh Lucchini.
Contact Fine Line Painting and Power Washing for all your residential and commercial painting needs. Specializing in custom painting, staining, and power washing. On the web at finelinepaintingnj.com.
To do it's knocked off the ball in the midfield. And now a yellow card is shown there. I believe to Veltri. So first yellow card of the game going against Ocean City. Referee went to his pocket quickly. I believe that's Veltri, who he raised it to on the far side of the field there.
Ocean City Noreasters soccer brought to you in part by Gilliam's Wonderland here.
So Ocean City's first yellow. Of course, Westchester has a yellow too in Davis. So both teams with a player on the caution. To keep an eye on that as we've passed the half-hour mark here in Ocean City. Back to Gexy. El Khaloun playing out of the back here. And he was the hero the last time these teams met just a couple of weeks ago. De Silva turns in the midfield. Beltry. Anderson now out wide. Into the box now. Anderson, low ball across, cut off. And let's see, last touched by, looks like Westchester. It'll be a corner kick here. First of the night for the Noreasters. This will be Kawahara walking over to take this one. Again, Debage has been really one of the corner takers from both sides, the main corner taker, I should say. But this time it'll be Maruki Kawahara with the right foot trying to swing it in. You can see some light wind out there. Kawahara floats it toward the back post. Wretch heads it back into the middle. Still in the box. De Silva. Miss hit there up top. Anderson back on it, though. Veltri couldn't really get himself lined up there. It hits the post of the field hockey goal. But a good scoring chance there for Ocean City. Unable to really put a shot on frame, but threatening for one of the few times so far here tonight. And that foul will go against Gordon.
Ocean City Noreasters soccer brought to you by Tyler LLC. You
can see some of those shadows starting to creep toward the east end of the field here as the sun sets behind Ocean City High School to our left. Brennis on the ball. Davis finds a teammate. It's Campula. Kawahara deflecting that one. To do it's back on the ball, though. Plays it wide. And this will go in favor of Ocean City. It's like a foul along the far touchline there. El Khaloun on it for a moment. Sliding challenge along the far touchline. Last touched by Westchester. Big throwing up the line. Anderson trying to shield the defender. Has him on his back. Veltri fires a shot low. Bouncing ball. A little tricky that time for Gexy, but he's able to field it cleanly. Not a bad idea that time for Veltri with the quick shot. Wasn't a ton on it, but enough to make Gexy have to field it off the bounce. Lombard back on the ball. Gordon out wide. This is Cafaro. Gordon exploring some space here. Silva checks to the ball. Veltri. First touch, a little bit too hard off the boot there. Kawahara wins it back. Now it's Veltri. Right near the corner of the box. He rips a shot deflected. Flicked in. Veltri trying to get it to his left foot, and it's knocked out for another corner kick. So another opportunity here off the set piece for Ocean City as we approach the 35-minute mark. And it looks like, again, it'll be Kawahara walking over to send this one across. Haruki Kawahara, again, native of Japan, who plays collegiately at Nebraska Omaha, his second summer here in OC. This one driven more, but in the same spot. It's Wretch back into the middle. Still loose. De Silva had a clean shot and couldn't get on top of it as that one goes soaring onto the track. Similar play as the last time, if not the same. That long ball to Wretch, and he plays it back into the middle. Kind of puts it into the mixer. Ocean City has had a couple opportunities off of that. Unable to put a shot on frame, though. So look at Gexy getting set for the goal kick. Gordon wins the header. Lombard. Cafaro catches up to that one. Turns it upfield. Trying to shake Pula that time. Here's Wretch. Looking for some options. Had his pocket picked that time by Pula. Pula into the middle behind a couple of teammates. Now the counter the other way. Here comes Debbage. Out to Veltri. Veltri curls it in. Lombard brings it down off the chest, then lost his footing. But better pressure from Ocean City in the last 8-10 minutes or so. Changing the momentum of this game. Still 0-0, but Westchester was seemingly knocking at the door there for a stretch, and now the action has been at the other end of the field. Here's Tima on the ball. He'll play it back to his keeper. Davis. He plays Campula on the near side. Gordon wins it. A little give and go. Gordon on the attack. Slows it down. Has to send it through. And then a safe sliding challenge there to just clear it on the back end. Throw in to come for Ocean City. See if they bring Debbage over. Looks like they won't in this case. Cafaro looking for some options. Links up with Kawahara. De Silva. Cafaro trying to get to the end line here. Knocked out. It'll be another throw-in. And now looks like Debbage will come over and take this one as the ball is about 10 yards or so deeper into the corner. As the Australian national will try to heave this one across into the middle and find the head of a teammate. Long throw in, sent across, headed out. De Silva brings it down, lays it off. Kawahara, low ball driven in. Maybe looking for a deflection there. Instead, it trickles all the way out with no one touching it. So it'll be a goal kick. Taken quickly. Kawahara had to hustle back, send that one over his head. Headed back the other way by El Khaloun. Now Ocean City back on the ball. Here's Veltri with some space. Veltri to Anderson. Gexy comes out. Anderson still has it. Saved off the line, and then the shot over the bar. So Veltri's follow went just over the bar. Tremendous save right off of the line there by a Westchester United defender. And I was taking a quick peek to see if the flag stayed down. I believe it did. But obviously the best scoring chance of the night so far for Ocean City. So again, momentum has clearly switched in this one. Ocean City has been on the attack this last 10, 12 minutes. Still scoreless, though. We're in the 40th minute. Kawahara whistled for the infraction there. Not thrilled with the decision. So this will be a set piece here for Westchester United from distance. Westchester goes short. And another foul here. So this will creep this next set piece a little bit closer. Still should be about 35 or so yards out. It'll be to the left of Bonaire. See where they put the ball down. Just under 5 minutes to go in this first half, plus stoppage time. See what Westchester United tries to do with this one. A couple of players around the ball. See if they go short or try to loft one into the box. Sent toward that back post. And again, it was Brennis taking a tumble there. No whistle. Goal kick to come for Ocean City.
Ocean City Noreasters soccer brought to you in part by Pete Adams at Compass Realty. Looking to buy or sell the perfect home at the shore, then call Pete Adams at
Bonaire blasting this one forward. Flicked on by Westchester before Cafaro lets it go out. Quick throw into Wretch. He's challenged a little recklessly. And that's Josh Pula going back over to check on him. And we'll see if this draws a card. Wretch in some pain here. Referee wants to talk to, it's like the fourth official who was closest to the incident. Ocean City bench obviously voicing their opinions, and we will have a yellow card here, which Pula agrees with. He thought it might warrant it. And good sportsmanship from Pula as he still stands and now trying to help Wretch to his feet here. So Wretch still trying to shake this knock off a little bit. He was played in a tough spot there where he really had to unload it quickly. But he did get that ball away, and then the challenge came in. So a chance, field level look there as you see Matt Perella instruct some of his players. Again, not really too many stoppages in this one. We had that minute or two stoppage for the Kitch injury, which led to him coming off, and now another stoppage there. Referee says to wait for his whistle. There it is. 2 minutes to go plus stoppage time in this first half. Wretch sends it forward. Headed out for the moment. El Khaloun trying to turn it. Westchester plays the long ball forward. A couple of players over there, a couple of Noreasters as well. In the end, Meredith does the safe thing and knocks it out. Ocean City clears it for the moment. El Khaloun back on it. And that ball deflects off a Westchester United player now. It'll be a throw in for OC. Right to the feet that time of El Khaloun. Cross is, I was going to say deflected. It looks like it wasn't, though. Good defending out there along the far touchline. Haruki Kawahara on the scene. Actually wins a goal kick for his team as we're under a minute to go in the 45. Meredith out to Debbage. Debbage sends this one forward. Lombard was offside. Flag is up on the near side of the field. As Lombard helps himself to an extra touch and draw a little conversation from the referee. Ball actually ended up in the net. Seen that a couple times tonight. Pretty clear offside call there, though. And the linesman on the near side of the field was on it. So we've reached 45 minutes. We are into stoppage time here in this first half. And again, we'll try to keep an eye on any indication of how much. So far, no indication, at least from what we've seen from the fourth official down there. Cafaro rises for the header. Still bouncing on the turf. And looks like Gordon was shaken up as he raced in for that one. He's down right around the play, trying to get to his feet. We play on. Pula into the box. El Khaloun with the shot. Save made. Still there. And the second shot sails over the bar. So a big-time stop there from Bonaire. And then Pula with the follow again. Couldn't keep it down. We've seen that from both teams tonight. Some of those rebounds or second chances have just been skied. But Bonaire tested really for the first time tonight. Ball was struck well right at him. He's able to knock it away. And then obviously the rebound too high. So we do an official board at midfield tonight. 3 minutes is the indication in stoppage time. But that actually comes a minute into stoppage time. I don't know if that means 4 minutes or 3 minutes from now. We'll see. Free kick opportunity here for Ocean City. Kawahara standing over it. Again, some of his teammates line up just inside the 18-yard line this time. Driven out wide. Wretch again heads it into the middle. Gordon on it. Knocked away for the moment. Now Westchester possibly on the counter. Plays it out wide. That has to be offside. It is. Flag comes up. Pretty clear offside position out there. Gordon, you thought might have a chance at a volley there. And Westchester United able to get to the ball just maybe a half second before Gordon did. So free kick for Ocean City after the offside call. Debbage. See if he tries to send this one forward or play it short. He does drill it forward. Wretch. Can't get to that one. Anderson had it bounced by him. Plays it out wide. Tried the back heel that time to no avail from Veltri. Ball still up for grabs in the midfield. Westchester has it. Now played forward to Dewitz. To Dewitz with all kinds of space. Plays it across and then buried. Offside flag stays down. And that's a goal for Josh Lucchini right before halftime. So Westchester United with the finish. And Lucchini with the goal. Take another look here. To Dewitz, all kinds of space. Ocean City hoping Lucchini was offside. It was pretty close there. But the offside flag stays down. And it's a goal. It's a tough one to swallow for Ocean City, who had been really dominating the action in the latter stages of this first half. But it looks like the Noreasters will go into halftime with a 1-0 deficit. One 0 is our score last time these teams played, but the goal came very late. And Ocean City's struggles at home continue as that goal comes literally seconds before the halftime whistle. And we have reached halftime here at the Beach House. So they haven't put the goal up on the scoreboard here, but it does stand. We have it on our screen there. 1-0 the score at halftime. Westchester United in the lead over Ocean City. We'll step aside for halftime. Stay with us. Should be an exciting second half still to come here in OC.
Ocean City Noreasters soccer brought to you in part by USL2 Restaurant. USL2 Restaurant, they serve up authentic Italian cuisine and flavorful Mediterranean dishes in Atlantic City. By Coastal Plumbing, Heating and Air Conditioning, and is proudly served Ocean City for over 35 years. Ocean City Noreasters by Josie Kelly.
I like that board. He didn't use it for the kids' injury, but
I know, and he put it up already like a minute into stoppage time. So
did he?
Yeah. Apparently there was an assassination attempt on Trump while we were doing that first half.
What?
He was like shot in the ear or something. He's got blood on his ear. I don't know.
Yo,
I swear, man.
That's like huge.
At a rally, yeah.
Since 1982, we've become the country's largest wholesale distributor of food supplies and one of the largest of siding, windows, and other select exterior and interior.
Oh my gosh.
Tools,
There was a video of him.
supplies.
Yeah.
With all the
Secret Service.
the Secret Service, and he's like trying to like hype up the crowd still. But did he actually get clipped in the ear?
Fans United
did. He's got
Soccer
blood on
League
his ear. I don't
Championship clubs and
know if it happened from a
players
shot or
supporting
from going
diversity,
down or what.
inclusivity, equality, and compassion. Select Sports is the official match ball supplier of the USL League 2 and many elite leagues throughout
Trying to see
Europe.
if there's like a
Now,
video of it actually happening.
1947 Select offers 12 styles of soccer balls to meet your level of play. Visit www.select-sport.com for the latest Select products, specials, and news. Select, the player's choice.
I'm not sure.
All right, fans, it's time for the volleyball drop.
Wait.
That was on the trainer's table.
In about a minute.
Sorry, there's big news right here. You don't see an assassination attempt every day.
In the meantime, you can stay connected with Power Rankings, top goals, and highlights of USL League 2 on Instagram. Find us on Instagram at handle at USL League 2.
Sorry, we heard some crazy news. We gotta get the whole takeout away.
My bad. I should have let you do your job. I just was like, I saw like, oh my god. It's...
That was good. Copy.
And now it's time for the volleyball drop.
Assassination attempt on Bobby.
All right, kids, ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
That was a tremendous pivot. That was an all-timer right there. An all-timer.
He said too soon. I wonder how many people even know.
Yeah, I mean, I think it happened like right as we were starting.
Yeah, it says an hour ago. All these
Oh, okay,
videos.
maybe like right before. I don't know. It's crazy.
They got a footage of Trump's potential shooter being dragged out of the rally by police. Wow, look at that. I don't know how real that is.
That's crazy. The topics.
They almost looks fake, right?
Yeah,
I don't know.
that's crazy. If it actually spent a year, but
Oh.
it almost got.
Maybe two.
I think it's
What were they shooting him with, dude? Because it must have not been an actual gun.
Yeah.
Because he felt it. He was like, what the heck? Like, if you got shot, you would know. Like,
Yeah.
and there were a bunch of Trump supporters, so like, you think that they know what a gun sounds like an actual gun. So maybe that wasn't like a.
It didn't sound like
Like
yeah,
airsoft or
that's
like
what
a-
it sounded
yeah.
like, right? Or like it's like a telegun or something.
Great reason to go to jail for 25 years.
That'll be life, man. Like,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
Especially, where was the rally?
PA.
Yeah.
Do it again. Do it again. 191. 191.
I seen it earlier.
Uh,
6 shots, missed them all.
Retired. Most of the real it says one rally attendee and gunman are dead.
Oh, there's
He hit somebody and they hit him.
Okay. One of my friends said he got clipped. Yeah, the year between.
do you remember writing the name Reed down?
They were saying like one stadium.
I just couldn't tell. That's the winner. I just couldn't tell. Yep.
And the winner of the volleyball drop, number 191, Lee. Number 191 is the winner of the ball drop. Head on down to the merchandise stand to pick up your prize. Number 191.
How much time do I have?
Attention Noreasters fans, are you ready to take your game to the next level? Introducing Train Like a Noreaster, the official club neutral training program of your Ocean City Noreasters. Whether you're dreaming of being the next Noreaster to go pro or just looking to improve your skills, our expert coaching and proven player development model will empower you to reach your full potential. Currently offering individual and small group training, don't lose this chance to train with your favorite Noreaster player or coach. For more information, visit us at ocnoreasters.com/training. The Ocean City Noreasters are very happy and proud to announce their 2024 Summer Vacation Soccer Camp.
I'm very,
Started.
I'm
We
big
provide
fan,
an
but
amazing
that's
experience for
even
all
though
kids.
it's a bit like
And it's a great
that's
opportunity to get them out having fun while learning
as
something new this
fanatical as
summer.
some of his
For
sports
more
are,
information,
like
contact
just the visuals, the blood, and he like lives through all that.
That's
It's
going to
like,
be a rally.
yeah,
And it was in PA, too, huh?
yeah. I don't know Butler. I don't even know where that is.
Yeah, I'm not
The Western PA. maybe?
All right, man. If I'm not back in 5 minutes, just wait longer.
Just wait longer. This is what? Where's this blood coming from?
Sorry, Rule. I was
Looks like
reacting
like
to the fact
grazed in
that
the
Trump
ear or
got shot.
something, right?
Yeah, like that's the one. Like, because in the video he like reached for his ear.
He got shot at a rally in PA in the ear. He's okay, but yeah. He's like, what the fuck? It's a good excuse, right? It's a good excuse to not to not hear you. It's a big deal. Like,
Yeah.
when was the last assassination attempt on an American politician? Like,
Reagan? Or
was it that long ago? Yeah,
I don't know. I mean,
I believe it. I don't think it's been
I'm
a my
sure.
lifetime.
I'm sure some have been like thwarted before they happened, right?
Yeah, that's
or, like,
true as
for it
well.
to
Yeah,
actually
some that we didn't know about.
be in progress.
Yeah, on live
Yeah,
TV.
I feel like an airsoft gun would probably be easier to sneak in.
That's probably what it was. Yeah.
Because if you an actual gun clip go into your ear, like you might lose your whole ear. Like,
Yeah. Oh yeah, probably. Yeah. And he was like, oh.
Yeah.
He was like,
It looked like he
did
barely
a bee
noticed
just
it.
sting my ear? Like,
It looked like he was like, ah.
yeah.
Like,
Crazy.
but if it was like, what's the point? I mean, like,
What was the point of that?
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. Why spend the rest of your life in jail for that?
Unless it was staged, just to get him so tight.
I was thinking that. I was like, how long before we start hearing that too? Like, you said that, go ahead.
Paid him off. Let me in the ear.
You better hope you got good aim, bro. You're paying me good.
Probably could have died from there. He would have hit in his head, right? In there something?
Nah.
Yeah.
Someone died though. So like
Who died?
True.
Like at the.
the spectator and the shooter died. So
What?
I don't know if the spectator was killed by Secret Service
Oh.
or if those shots killed the spectator. Secret Service obviously killed the gun,
Yeah. Yeah.
but I wonder.
Oh wow, I didn't know that. Oh, okay, so that was a real gun.
Right?
What the hell?
You're making it so hard to get up and down from bitches, bro.
Yeah. There's really like there's no. I mean there are, but it's tough to find like the natural steps, and then like people are like hanging out right now.
Was it a handgun? Was it a handgun?
I don't know. Yeah, there's still it just happened as the game was starting.
Are you doing both on field and all this other stuff? Are you doing both on field and all this other stuff?
Tonight, I will also be running. But yeah. So yeah, but we will sing this winter.
Jokes are already starting. Like someone put out a sketch of Ben Simmons.
No. You didn't have to say more. The shooter. That's hilarious. That's funny.
I mean,
Well, no, but this guy actually attempted to take shots.
right? Yeah.
That's the difference.
You said Clay Thompson in the elimination.
I saw that picture on Twitter already.
So what was
It
he
said
like?
0 for 10.
Yeah.
Trump shooter. I like that sentence.
women is dead, they said?
That's what they're saying. There's one person dead plus the gunman.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So, but we don't know who killed that
Right.
other person. And
Right.
it could very conceivably be Secret Service too. Who just missed.
Missed the first shot.
But those,
So was he clipped or no? In his ear?
it looked like he was, unless that blood is from
I
him
seen that
going
original
down.
video and I seen that he pulled his ear.
He grabbed his ear, right?
Yeah.
Was it in the crowd?
Yeah. Yeah, I guess the gun was from the crowd. I don't know.
They let him in for past.
Maybe he was like long distance. Long distance. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know much about guns.
Sniper.
Yeah.
I'm thinking like an airsoft gun because
Yeah, that's what we were all looking at the Trump thing.
Yeah, I wasn't paying attention.
I was like, I'm trying to improvise up there.
I feel better. So I can talk to him, he can talk to me, he can talk to God.
You know, it's confusing. They were signaling from up here. It looked like the guys were signaling, like, oh.
It did, right? It did look like that.
All right, well, there's nobody else, so I'm going to now.
Grab a shot or a sunset?
Looks like they're not switching keepers this time.
Any other obvious
Let's see.
5? You already in?
So for Westchester, number 7 does. Yeah, and 22. And for us, or for Ocean City, 11. Right? Yeah. Yeah.
A lot of offsides in that.
Yeah. And one questionable one that wasn't.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, whenever you want to come back, just count me in.
Yeah, I know, I already did. Already lost it. It would have been while you were announcing their team. Oh, yeah. If we lose. If the other team scores.
Moments away from the start of the second half here in Ocean City. And beautiful sunset there behind Ocean City High School as the stadium lights on the field take over as the sun sets. Turned out to be a beautiful night here in OC. Not so beautiful for the Noreasters, though, so far. Trailing 1-0 at the break. Westchester United needing 3 points in this one and needing some help from Lehigh Valley against Reading, another game that's going on right now if Westchester wants to sneak into the playoffs. Noreasters are playoff bound. They've known that for a couple of weeks now. In fact, they're going to host the first 2 rounds of the USL League 2 playoffs next weekend. But some business to handle here tonight as Ocean City has dropped 2 straight home games, trying to avoid 3 straight heading into the playoffs. So we're back underway in the second half here. That goal in the first half coming from Josh Lucchini and coming late in stoppage time. In fact, just seconds before the halftime whistle blew. If you're joining us late, that's Ocean City in the home blue kits, dark blue jerseys, light blue shorts, and Westchester in the road white and black kits, moving left to right on your screen, attacking toward the beach and boardwalk end of Carey Stadium. Battle for the ball here along the near touchline. Gordon sends it back the other way, and it'll be a throw in here for Westchester. Michael Tadewitz with the assist on that goal. 2 players on a yellow for Westchester so far, Colin Davis and Josh Pula. And Colin Veltri, as that shot comes in not too far off the mark, on a yellow for Ocean City.
It's too late for me I'm gonna have to ask somebody to come up with that. Is anybody on a walkie-talkie right now?
We saw a keeper change last time these teams met. No keeper change for Westchester in this one. Geksky stays between the pipes. And doesn't look like any changes for either's team starting 11 heading in the second half. But if we spot them, we'll let you know.
Ocean City Noreasters soccer brought to you in part by Universal Supply. Universal Supply.
Bouncing ball. Wretch comes over to head it. Stays in, though. And he's actually whistled. So it's not him. It was the challenge before that action. The ball's brought back, and Brennis plays it. Tima. And offside flag is up.
47-30.
47-30. Yep. Thanks, sir. Thank you.
Veltri had it skim off his head, couldn't keep it in. So it'll be a throw in for Westchester United. Taken quickly that time by Taduits. Diagonal ball, Meredith shielding it for the moment, now heads it the other way. Veltri tried to flick it on. And it'll be another throw in here for Westchester United. Tonight's game brought to you in part by Tom's River Auto Group. Just a short drive up the Parkway. Visit them online at tomsriverautogroup.com. So big thanks to Josie Kelly's Public House for their support again this season. Josie Kelly's Public House in Summers Point. Stop in before, during, or after a Noreasters game for a meal or a drink. This ball kept in by Westchester. Heading the wrong way, though. Now Brennis is able to turn it. Ocean City trying to pin Westchester in deep. Lombard brought down. Whistle came in. Will it be a throw or a kick from that position as Lombard gets up off the turf? So it will be a kick. So kind of a pseudo corner kick here. And Kawahara will take it. Obviously in a much better position than a normal corner kick. So a chance to open up some more options here for Ocean City. Kawahara drives it in, headed up into the air, and then it goes over the bar. So this will be a traditional goal kick from the other side of the field, I believe. And it will be a corner from over there. So Kawahara to send this one across. He plays it short, actually. Gordon. Back to Kawahara. This one sent high up into the air. Meredith brings it down, heavy on the touch, though. And then he's forced to commit a foul, and that should be a yellow. And it will be. So Meredith didn't really have an option there. Had to commit that foul tactically to slow down the counterattack. Second Noreaster on a yellow now. Quickly we play on. Ball goes all the way into Bonaire, who plays it with his feet. Five minutes into the second half. 1-0 is our score. That ball into touch. Veltri finds Lombard. Brings it down. Plays it back to Gordon. Here's Meredith. Splits a pair of Westchester players. Finds Lombard. Spins. Plays it back to Wretch. Here's Cafaro. Passing near the far touchline for Ocean City here. Kawahara on the ball. Wretch steps forward. Over to Meredith. Meredith a little bit off the mark that time to Anderson, given away. Westchester United back the other way. And that draws a whistle, much to disappointment of the Ocean City bench. Matt Perella in particular. Yassine El Khaloun, a little smile in his direction as he sold that one well. So free kick for Westchester right near midfield.
Coastal Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning has proudly serviced Ocean City and surrounding communities for over 35 years. They are a family business specializing on service and installs of your HVAC and plumbing needs.
Brennis over the ball here. Again, no changes to either team to begin the second half. We did have the one change for Ocean City early due to the Kitch injury as Anderson came on for him. We play on here. Lucchini's got the goal. He's on the ball here. Back to Brennis. And Westchester switches fields. Davis looking left. Now he turns around. Plays it back to Tima. Here's Tadewitz. Not enough on that pass, but, well, Kawahara actually won it. I was about to say, still be a Westchester throw-in, but Kawahara did enough to deflect it off a Westchester player. 8 minutes in here to the second half, 1-0 our score. Goal came in stoppage time in the first half for Westchester. Beltry was on it for a moment, now taken away. One back by Ocean City. Noreasters will be hosting 2 rounds of the USL League 2 playoffs next weekend. Doubleheader on Friday night. We'll have both games for you at 5 and 7:30. And then the winners to meet at 7 o'clock on Sunday night. Anderson into the box, tried to flick it behind him. Good defending back there by Tima. Westchester still on the ball here on the counter. Back to Bonaire. Kawahara, the big boot over the top. Bouncing ball. And Davis has to head that one. Handle it with his head. Plays his keeper. A lot of contact there, and that whistle goes against Meredith. He's got to be a little bit careful. He's on that yellow. Kawahara does his best to slow down the reset there. Meredith had it for a moment and had it taken away. Here's Brennis on the move. Deflection. Played it into the corner. Roby on the ball. Westchester has it again. Cafaro there defensively for Ocean City. Anderson out wide.
Ocean City Noreasters soccer brought to you by Schumacher Lumber. Stop by Schumacher Lumber for all your summer outdoor needs. From beach chairs, deck chairs, trash corrals, to other grills, they are in stock with free local delivery.
So one change we are seeing now is Debbage was being worked on at halftime. He is not on the field. So that is a halftime switch for Ocean City. So his night is done. And it looks like the second half of that switch is Rocco Halfglockner coming on. As we're just seeing that now. So that is the one halftime change as Meredith has some defending to do here. So Debbage maybe a little bit of a knock as well. Certainly Ocean City not taking any chances here tonight, as now we have a change coming for Westchester United. But Ocean City with a playoff game, at least one playoff game next weekend. And this change is Luke Martelli checking in. And he replaces Patrick Cayelli. So that's the first change for Westchester. And 2 changes, obviously, so far, both injury related, at least it looks like, for Ocean City. Kawahara trying to get out of there. Westchester back on the ball here, moving forward, cross low, sits right at the edge of the 18. That shot over the bar. Seen that a number of times from both teams so far here tonight. Looks like that was off the boot of Roby. Just could not get on top of it.
Under one roof, call 609-926-9550.
De Silva out wide to Veltri. Slows it down for the moment. Finds Lombard, trying to go back to Veltri. Gets to it along the touchline. Veltri curls one, too far that time. Looking for Halfglockner, and he spun, but just struck with too much pace. So it'll be a goal kick to come here for Westchester. So Gexy tees up the goal kick here. Pushing some numbers forward. We play on here. Westchester looking for a handball. Referee played advantage, at least he looked like. Back to Tima. Trying to go over the top. Cafaro off of the bounce. Well positioned there. Halfglockner tried to let that ball roll through. It's taken away. Sent into the middle. Headed away by Meredith. Brought down by Brennis. Brennis. Meredith, more defending to do. He heads that one away. And conversation with Bonaire. Not sure if Bonaire wanted that ball to be let through so he could grab it, but those two with a quick combo, and we'll have a corner kick coming from the far side of the field. Looks like more changes could be coming for Ocean City here momentarily. Arthur VJ has been a staple in the starting 11 this season, putting his jersey on. So it looks like we'll potentially see him in a few moments. First, a corner kick from Westchester. Low ball. And last touch by Westchester. So a goal kick here for OC. Lewis Wright, another Noreasters player, getting set to check in here. We play on for now. Lombard with the header out wide. Veltri, he's cut off. That ball knocked onto the track. Meredith with the throw. That ball never went in. So he'll be allowed to do it again. And that whistle goes against Lombard. Westchester player shaking up a bit on the play. Hopefully it looks like just a cramp there. Looks like Andres Latour Vitor, another Ocean City player, getting geared up, ready to go here momentarily. So Ocean City head coach Matt Perella hoping some changes here right around the hour mark. Might change the outcome of this one. Westchester comes away with possession. Into the box now, looking for Martelli. And just not on the same page as his teammate. Ocean City comes away with it. Veltri looking for Eddie Gordon. That pass was behind him. Here's Martelli. Knocked away by Meredith. Veltri has it now. Trying to go up top to Anderson, but is heading back the other way. El Kaloun brings it down off the chest. To do it, back to El Kaloun. And knocked out by Meredith. And that challenge a little bit late that time from Kawahara. That'll draw the whistle. And Ocean City with those changes ready now. And it looks like Ocean City will be allowed to make those changes. So again, it's Arthur VJ, Lewis Wright, and Andres Latour Vitor. Players coming out for Ocean City include Hale Lombard, Colin Beltry, and Maruki Kawahara.
Ocean City Noreasters soccer brought to you in part by Rush Orthopedics.
So that's now 5 changes here for Ocean City. Westchester just with the 1 switch so far. Keep reiterating, Ocean City really nothing to play for tonight other than momentum. Locking up the division title a couple of weeks ago, 3rd straight for Ocean City. It's a little bit of different mentality between these teams as Westchester is fighting to get into the playoffs. They need a win here tonight. They need Reading to lose or tie versus Lehigh Valley. The other way in for Westchester would be to run up the goal differential. Doesn't seem like that's a real possibility at this point as they were trailing by 3 in that department to begin the night. VJ looking for Anderson, just played that a little bit wide. Again, just coming on, trying to get his footing. Didn't have his feet underneath him there. Saved. Right to Cafaro. Ball played out wide. Looks like it's going to have too much pace on it for Pula. Throw in Ocean City. Anderson with a nice spin. Noreasters just with not enough numbers up top right there. Tima went down on his own. Ocean City has it. VJ, good sliding challenge out of the back by Westchester. That was Colin Davis. He's on that yellow, so he had to get that sliding challenge right. He did. And now Martelli is brought down. Rennis. Nifty first touch that time to keep this moving forward. Ball into the box. Westchester still in possession, laid off. Low shot comes in. Save made initially, and then finished. So it's another goal here for Westchester off the foot of number 27, Lucchini, his 2nd of the night. He has a brace, and it's 2-0. We'll take another look as, again, Bonaire comes up with the initial save here, but couldn't hang on to it. And Lucchini just flicks it right in. So Lucchini with the brace, and it's a 2-0 margin. So we talked about goal differential potentially being a factor. If Westchester United were able to find a couple of more goals and hope that Lehigh Valley keeps it close against Reading, that could be a path in as well. BJ takes it down off the chest. Latour Vitor looking out wide. Plays De Silva. Here's Half-Glockner. His pass off the mark. Gordon selling that one well, trying to step through. Set up a free kick for Ocean City. So still 24 minutes plus stoppage time to play here tonight. But Ocean City certainly trying to gain some some better form at the very least heading into the playoffs. This team was flying high, undefeated until a couple of weeks ago. Again, already clinching a playoff berth, even in the loss. That same night they lost to Westchester United. But it's been trouble at home for Ocean City of late. And of course, those playoff games, will be at home. Gordon walking off the 10 yards for Westchester. Of course, we're playing on a team with yard markers already there. An update from the Reading game. Reading was tied 1-1, has just moved in front 2-1. Again, Westchester, easiest path would be Reading tying or losing that game, but right now Reading is in front. So the other option is that Westchester has to keep the foot on the gas and try to run up the goal differential here. VJ turns. Not a bad idea to Anderson. Again, just too much pace on that ball. Flicked on. Pula giving chase. He'll get there. Sends it across. Knocked out. Cafaro has some room. Into the middle. Gordon moving backward. He's dispossessed. Westchester in the box here. Deflected. Now out wide. Low cross comes in. Couple chances at it. Ball knocked up into the air, but not cleared. And that second cross is mishit. Tonight's game brought to you in part by Orozco Orthopedics. Live limitless with Orozco Orthopedics, robotic hip and knee replacement with personalized care. That's Orozco Orthopedics. Just over 20 minutes to go, plus stoppage time. Ocean City now in a bit of a hole here, 2-0. Trying to seek some signs of life here. If you're joining us late, Ocean City really controlling the action in the later stages of that first half. But Westchester able to find the back of the net just moments before halftime. And obviously just doubling up on that lead a couple of minutes ago.
Ocean City Noreasters soccer brought to you by Short-Sighting. Short-Sighting.
Contact with Bonaire, and that will draw a whistle. As the referee comes in to check on the Ocean City keeper, tries to help him up as well. Wright able to keep that one in. And then Vitor knocked down on that challenge. Referee with some words for Roby here. We're back underway quickly. Wretch, diagonal ball. Timo knocks it away to Anderson, though. VJ back to Anderson. Ocean City in the box now. Anderson just outside it, looking for some options. Tries to switch fields. Hofglockner brings it down. Plays to Silva. VJ trying to turn. Plays it through. Low cross comes in. Opportunity to Silva. Looking for a teammate there in the box instead of the shot. Westchester comes away with it. Ocean City trying to win it back. They do. To Silva once more. Plays it wide to Lewis Wright. Back to De Silva. Meredith. Wright.
Become a fan of the USL League 2 on Facebook. Visit Facebook.com/USL League 2 for exclusive league news and interactive content
VJ
featuring over 75 communities
pulls
across
it back.
North America with clubs just like yours.
Plays Gordon. Ocean City possessing here, but not necessarily moving forward. VJ looking for Anderson, off the mark there. Meredith comes over, sends it back forward. Hofglockner wins it. Out wide. Anderson, low cross. VJ looking for one more. I believe that was a pass. Just a little bit behind Latour Vitor that time. And we'll have another change for Westchester coming up here as Luke Thomas gets set to check in. Looks like we may not have it right now. We will. So Thomas will come on as Gexy waits to take this goal kick. Thomas on, number 22, Pula off. Pula was on that yellow. So second change of the night for the visitors. Goal kick, mishit, low. VJ has it for Ocean City. Plays it out wide. Cafaro angling in. And cleared ultimately by Westchester. Ball played behind Gordon, a giveaway. Now Westchester United getting some numbers forward. 17 minutes to go plus stoppage time here in the second half. That ball rolls into touch. Westchester United leading 1-0 at the half, adding a second goal about 10 minutes ago in this second half. Whistle goes against Westchester. Ball sent wide, headed out, and it'll be a corner kick for Ocean City. Still 2-1, Reading leading Lehigh Valley. That game is in the 77th minute. Again, that has a bearing on this one here. As take a look at Colin Davis, who's shaking up on that play. Again, you hope just a cramp. Certainly looks like a cramp. So as the results stand right now, this would not be enough for Westchester. Westchester needs a little bit of help, a little bit more help, we'll say, from Lehigh Valley. Hoping that that squad can find a late equalizer against Reading.
Into the game for the Ocean City Noreasters, defender number 21.
That game just about 3 or 4 minutes ahead of us here. Davis still trying to get to his feet here. Trying to tough this one out. So Kawahara and Debage, two guys that would be in play to take corners. They've both gone to the bench. So this will be VJ. Try to curl this one across out of the corner. Floated across, headed, but wide. So again, that similar play is Wretch skying over everyone to get a head on that. We've seen him try to head that back into the middle. That one was angled more toward the goal, but a little bit high and wide. So obviously Westchester United has to know the situation going on between Reading and Lehigh Valley. And has to almost play as if they're behind here. They need more goals if Reading's going to win that game. They need a few more goals in this one to make it interesting. VJ saves it.
City Nor'easters soccer brought to you in part by Dean Adams. Dean Adams Custom Builders, transforming
That one
real
last
estate
touch,
into
though,
a
by
second home.
Moses Cafaro. So it'll be a throw in here. So again, normally you'd see a team with a 2-0 lead take their time on some of these, but Westchester has to keep the foot on the gas. Visitors switching fields here. Davis on the ball, cuts it back. Ocean City back on it. It's Wretch. Roving forward into the midfield. Plays it out wide. That's Latour Vitor. His cross turned away. Back on the ball, though, is Anderson. Looking for Wretch. Never got there. Ball trickling across midfield. Ocean City's back on it. Anderson plays it back. Just under 13 minutes to go plus stoppage time here. Back to Bonaire. This is Meredith. Long ball at the foot of right. Too long for Anderson and company up top. Handled by Gexy, who's working on a clean sheet here tonight. Had half of one last time these teams played. And the first matchup between these squads in Westchester, 3-1 victory for Ocean City. It's been a much different story the last two times. This ball skied over our press box here.
Ocean City Nor'easters soccer brought to you in part by CertT, North America's leading brand, sustainable building
Right
products.
back to Meredith. Here's Westchester on the run the other way. El Kaloun cut out over there by Gordon. Gordon, that ball played behind him. Brennis comes away with it. Diagonal ball. Wide open over here is Thomas. If he can get there, and he can, and Thomas keeps it in. Thomas cuts it across. Left-footed shot. Way off the mark. Didn't get over that one. Bounces in the corner of the stadium as we approach 80 minutes on the clock. Again, Reading still leads Lehigh Valley 2-1. Going over the top, at least trying to here. And it's picked up by Gexy. Lehigh Valley merely equalizing moments ago, but still 2-1 Reading, which is bad news for Westchester United here. We know Ocean City will be in the playoffs and will host it. Ball out wide open right now is Thomas. Crosses it. Off the post. Roby sent one off the post. The goal Westchester could have really needed. And the goal differential was 3 coming into the night. So one more wouldn't do it. You would need one more and keep it rolling from there. Good passing here from the Noreasters. Gordon. VJ. Tries to go wide. Haufglockner tried to hit that on the volley. Turned away. De Silva now. Pass is deflected. to do it, coming forward from his fullback position. He's got an assist so far here tonight, lays this one off. El Khaloun on the ball. Late whistle there, but I think the right call. Some studs came down on an Ocean City player. Looks like that's Hoff Glockner is able to get to his feet. Meredith all the way back to Bonaire. Eddie Gordon on the ball now. De Silva.
Ocean City Noreasters soccer brought to you in part by Metro Commercial. Metro Commercial is an industry leader in national full-service retail-related real estate brokerage and advisory services.
Calfaro.
35 years, the company
Anderson flicked out. Here's VJ. And the offside flag is up. Seven and a half minutes to go, plus stoppage time here in this second half. Reading game now in the 87th minute. Reading still leads 2-1. Foul on the opposite side of the field. Again, Westchester has to keep moving here. Not normally what you'd see from a team leading 2-0. And that offside flag was up on the near side of the field to go against Westchester. Fog starting to roll in a little bit off of the Ocean. Trying to curl that one into De Silva. Just not the right angle. Gexy comes over to handle it. So as it stands right now, Westchester would need 2 more goals on this game to draw even with Reading on goal differential. And then you go to the next tiebreaker. As Reading still leads that game 2-1. Last update we had about a minute ago.
Ocean City Noreasters soccer brought to you in part by Girasoli Restaurant. Girasoli Ristorante serves up authentic Italian cuisine and flavorful Mediterranean dishes in Atlantic City.
VJ on the ball, plays it across. Cafaro to the right foot, save made. And then Gexy gets back on top of it. One of the better scoring chances of the night there for Ocean City. Cafaro didn't get a ton on that ball. Maybe got enough. Was angling toward that corner, but Gexy sprawled out, made the save. Here's Retch out of the back, curls it across to right. Cafaro back to right.
Fans, don't forget tonight's man of the match is up to you. Go to twitter.com/OC Noreasters or use the hashtag OCNBSWCU. Vote for your man of the match tonight.
Gordon giving chase, gets to it in the midfield. Finds VJ. VJ cuts it across on that right foot, rips a shot. Had some pace on that, but it's knocked down back there by Tima. Ocean City continuing to go for it here, down 2 goals. Westchester has to continue to go for it too, up 2 goals. Foul on the far side of the field. Still 2-1 as the Reading game heads to stoppage time. Reading still in front. Again, we keep updating you on that because as that game stands, if that result stands as is, then Westchester would be eliminated from the playoffs. Just 3 minutes to go in this one, plus stoppage time. Another throw-in coming here for Westchester. Even potentially missing the playoffs. This would obviously be a feather in the cap for Westchester, taking 2 out of 3, including 2 on the road from Ocean City this season. Martelli with all kinds of room now. Shot comes in, save made, and Bonaire hangs on. Gordon lays it off to right. Last touch by him. Flicked on. Roby trying to get around there. Ocean City takes over. Ocean City back on the ball here. Heading towards stoppage time. Ocean City staring at a 3rd straight home defeat. Again, with the asterisks that the Noreasters clinched a playoff spot a couple of weeks ago. They'll certainly have to reset for the playoffs next weekend. They'll play Friday night. The second game of a doubleheader. We'll have them both for you. Noreasters will be playing against a team to be determined at 7:30. If Ocean City wins that, it would play Sunday night at 7 in the national round of 16 in USL League 2. 32 teams make the playoffs. A couple of fouls on this play. Guess we're going with the first one here. Maybe the second one. Hard to tell who that yellow card was for. Looked like Tima. Best guess. Vitor plays it low, just cleared right now by Westchester. Back to Meredith here for Ocean City. Seconds away from stoppage time. Looks like Westchester will try to make one late substitution here as Liam Breslin is at midfield. If we get another whistle. And the rare opportunity where both teams are going for it with a 2-0 margin late in the game. Continuing to try and monitor this Reading game for you. Near opportunity there for Ocean City. Westchester on it. Late in stoppage time, Lehigh Valley has just picked up a red card, so it's still 2-1, and now Lehigh Valley down a man in that game. Through ball, Half Glockner. Just a step or two away that time. Gexy has been solid here tonight as he comes out to handle that one. And an injury on the field as we're into stoppage time. Be an opportunity for Liam Breslin to check in. It's Campula who's shaken up there. See if the referee allows this change now. Looks like he will. No indication about stoppage time. We're already close to 2 minutes in. The officials have that board down there. They used it in the first half. Not going to it here in the second half. So Breslin will check on, and it looks like Campula, who seemed to be cramping, will check off. They are 6 minutes into stoppage time in that Reading game. Reading still leads 2-1. We are 2 minutes into stoppage time here. No indication about how much we'll have. For now, Westchester knows they have to keep pushing. Back to Bonaire. Sends this one forward. Davis